Energy always creates elevation. Welcome to class. I'm getting set up, y'all. I'm getting set up. Getting set up over here. Ooh. Hold on. Let's see. Huh? That look weird. Yeah, that don't look right. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to set it up. Trying to make it make sense. Is that it right there? That don't look right. I think that's it right there. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. All right. Peace, 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 peace. All right, there we go, there we go. Peace to the guys and goddesses of Planet Kai. Peace, meaning positive energy always creates elevation. We protect it. We nice and protected for this deep download. All right. As you may know or may not know, I've been a little under the weather. You know what I'm saying? Since like last Sunday. You feel me? You know, they spraying all type of shit in the air right now, so I gotta eat my little soup. Y'all might not know that, but yeah, I've been under the weather since like last Sunday. I'm at like 98.9% right now though. But it was crazy all week for me. Even when I gave a lecture last Sunday, I wasn't feeling good. I just still fought through it and gave a lecture. But yeah, I wasn't feeling good last Sunday when I gave a lecture. What was that? I think that was the Matrix. Yes. That was the Matrix, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wasn't feeling good. I just wasn't gonna let y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? But I really wasn't though. To be honest with you. I'm like Jordan, nigga, in the flu game. You hear me? Nigga, I still went on the court and put up 40. You talk about. I take this shit serious. Other motherfuckers will be like, man, I don't feel good. I ain't going on there and fucking with them folks. Fuck that. These my people. They gonna hear this. They gonna hear this shit. I don't give a fuck what they put in the air. You feel me? Let the government tell it. I can't pull up in the hospitals, y'all. They gonna try to say I got that hot sauce night. They gonna try to hit me with that hot sauce 19. You know what I'm saying? We can't go like that, baby. We gotta keep it organic and natural. You feel me? I told y'all, like, motherfuckers act like before they ever came out with this hot sauce 19 bullshit, niggas forgot about the common cold. Like, niggas forget all about. Cause that's what it used to be. You get a sniffle, nigga be, oh, okay, you got a cold. You know, niggas be, we get our soup out. You know, it be basics. Now your ass, achoo, niggas going to the spittle. Now you pulling up to the spittle. You feel me? They talking about you got that thing. Now you in there with your arm out, fucking your genetics all up. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna act like we don't know how to do this shit. Y'all feel me out there, reflexiations. We ain't gonna act like we don't know how to handle this shit. You feel me? Niggas been doing this shit too long. And then for all y'all that got jobs, come on, man, y'all know. And if your ass ain't got a job, you had a job. Nigga, y'all, before they ever came out with this new shit, this hot sauce 19, because we know we can't say the real name on the tube. We know how they do us. So we gotta beat around the bush a little bit, but y'all know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about it. You feel me? Before, if your ass ain't got a job now, when you had a job, remember when niggas, you caught your cold, your ass still went to work. You feel me? Niggas still went to work, G. And if you was when you was in school, my mama ain't never let us miss a day. Nigga head be hurting, you snotting. You feel me? Nigga, you got cold coming out your eyes, you so bagged up. Your ass still had to go to school. Not today. You hear me? Nigga get a little achoo. 2 weeks, fall back quarantine. All to try to alter these genetics, man. Welcome to class. Y'all know we keep it real over rich in here. You feel me? Well, we back though. We at like 90. I'm at like 98% right now. You feel me? You know they can't hold us down. You know they can't stop us, y'all, from getting to these downloads. The truth about the constellations today. You feel me? They want to stop. They want to stop the rise. Ain't no stopping the rise. You hear me? We gonna fight through it all, baby. That's all you need. A lot of water, little soup, a lot of rest. A little bit of that Florida natural. OJ, we not talking about Simpson. But free him though. He ain't do nothing wrong. You feel me? That's how they do you though. How y'all gonna lock OJ up for stealing his own shit? You see? Because you know, OJ, they gave him a dub for stealing his own memorabilia. You feel me? Nigga stole him. That's all he did. Took a bunch of his own jerseys out the gave him a dub. That's because they didn't get him on the murder. You feel me? Because he didn't do that neither. You know, that ain't even how it work. We don't even operate like that in white America. You know, we ain't with burying shit. Nigga, we can't even keep secrets. So, you know, ain't nobody black finna kill nobody and bury him up. That's a secret. You know what I'm saying? We don't move like that. If we did some shit, you gonna know about it. You feel me? Ain't no we killed the motherfucker and 25 years later you find him in the back of the woods somewhere. We don't do that. That's human being activity. Nigga lay your ass out on the city block and keep it moving, but we not transporting you nowhere. You feel me? We not even thinking that far in advance. But free OJ though, he ain't do nothing. All right, y'all. So y'all, you know, y'all settle in. We getting ready to go in. We're gonna talk about the constellations, but we gotta open it up with the right energy though. Set the right vibratory frequencies. And I got my favorite short song. I got these when we went to the Keys, me and my wife for our honeymoon. You know, ever since then, these are my favorite shorts, nigga. You feel me? These gonna need to get framed. You feel me? I need to frame these. You know? You know, I love these, man. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Do, 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 do. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. And if you've ever been held back before, I know you refuse to be held back anymore now. Don't you let no lies stand in your way. Ooh, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. You heard that, A? You heard that, A? And in this live today, I want y'all to listen to all these truths I say, every word I say. Ain't no more lying to us now. We know the truth. Do, 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 do. Ain't no more lying to us now. We know the truth. That's all we know, y'all. We were held back too long with lies. Lies and litigation. You hear me? They couldn't have did none of this shit without lies and litigation. And if you know anything about litigation, it's the same thing. You know, lawyers be lying. You ain't never heard that saying like, because I grew up in the hood, you know, you do some wrong shit, your grandma be like, boy, you lying like a lawyer, right? Because they get paid to lie. You feel me? So lies and litigation. That's the theme song today. Because see, I want y'all to know the truth about the constellations. And when y'all hear this shit, we gon' don't even trip. We got the handy dandy MacBook on deck. You know, we gonna go to Google a little bit. We gonna dive in Wiki a little bit today. We're gonna go there. You feel me? We're gonna go a little bit of there, then come back down to Planet Kai. Well, we going up into the constellations today, so put your seatbelts on. We gonna really find out some shit right now. But before we do that, you know we gotta set the vibratory frequency. Alright? So, respectfully, let's keep that right there. For anybody trying to send negative frequencies or work your little magic on me, burn your candles on me, that's what that's for. And that right there in the back, the evil eye catcher. I'm divinely protected. That shit ain't gonna work anyway. You gotta go try that little low-level magic on somebody else. Feel me? I got them chosen ones with me. Ain't no line to us now. We know the truth. We know the truth around here, nigga. All right, y'all. So I want everybody to close their eyes as we set the correct vibratory frequency. Why does it look crooked? And y'all ain't even say nothing in the comments. Y'all thought we was family, G. Y'all don't let me be. Y'all know we this international, man. Don't be letting me on here look like I don't know nothing, man. Y'all better say something in the comments. Correct me. Like, hey, God, the camera a little. We in here together, man. You know the CIA in here too. Hey, CIA, I know y'all in class. Y'all in class. Y'all told y'all the CIA, they be in class more than y'all be in class. I'm trying to tell you, the CIA, NASA, it ain't even about the FBI no more. Look, the university, we done came with so much prolific truth and exposed so many FBI files on this motherfucker, right? They didn't forwarded my case to CIA. A number of CIA informants, nigga. They coming from every angle. And if you know anything about the CIA, y'all, you will never know when they around you because they look like you. You know what I'm saying? They gonna come in here with the black profile. It ain't gonna be nobody white. That's too easy. They done already been studying me all year. They're like, nah, we can't see nobody white. There's gonna be another. He gonna have locks. He gonna have crystals. He be in every class too. Peace, God. That's how they come. You feel me? Just like they did Bob Marley. You feel me? I know y'all read the article on the CIA agent that confessed to killing him. Like, we already knew that though. So don't try to tell us some shit now that we all know the truth. We know y'all didn't just kill Bob Marley. Y'all killed every single person that ever came and spoke out. They all died mysterious deaths. Because, you know, they moved past that age of making it look nasty. You know, in the 60s, they were just shooting motherfuckers. Then we caught on to them. They're like, hold on, we just can't be assassinating motherfuckers like that. So as they moved in the 70s, they started like poisoning drinks, you know, putting, like they did Bob Marley, they knew he liked shoes, right? So they sent the dude posted, the photographer came, met him out of town and everything. And now he posted a journalist from New York. And hey, I got these number 10s for you. You know what I'm saying? The whole time it had the nail in there with all the bacteria in it, you know. They got a lot of ways they come. Even Queen Diana, Princess Diana, when she started trying to speak out against the royal family, they made her shit crash. When Left Eye was going to Honduras and sitting down with Dr. Sebi, they killed her and told y'all it was a car crash. You feel me? Oh, the rappers, easy as pie to get them out the way. The entertainers, they got you like that with Michael Jackson too. You feel me? Got you like that with Prince. Got you like that with Nipsey too. Still got the nigga going to trial. The Eric Holder dude got you thinking don't believe it, man. You hear me? Don't believe it, man. Don't believe the hype. And with Biggie and Pac, you know, that was the whole East Coast, West Coast shit was set up just so that when they killed Pac, niggas could think it was Biggie. I told y'all there's a lot of COINTELPRO activity going on right now. We gonna talk about all that. That all got to do with what's going on with these constellations, man. You feel me? That's what they do. I want y'all to know how the CIA move, right? And they see us rising on this internet. So now they infiltrating. That's how they took young Pharaoh. That's how they did YP. See? But he didn't want to listen when I reached out to him trying to warn him. I tried to forewarn him before it came. He was too, he still falling for it. You know what I'm saying? Then they tried to pull me into it with him so it could look like we beefing. So if some shit happened to YP, you could think I did it. I ain't got no beef with him. That's my brother. Fuck what the media told you. That's propaganda. Fuck the YouTubers who reposting all the bloggers that be reposting it. CIA. That's CIA too. They pose as bloggers. Because they know everything is on the internet. So when you see bloggers reposting beef, trying to make beef amongst the community, that's called CIA, COINTELPRO. Know them when you see them. You see what I'm saying? The new one is, now they trying to have Rod Hayes beefing with Isis Wisdom. You know, and I talk to both of them. That's propaganda, y'all. Don't fall for it, man. Matter of fact, when I get off the live, I'm going to hit up Rod Hayes personally, like, come on, God, man. Don't fall for it. And I'm going to hit up my sister Isis Wisdom, like, don't fall for it. You know? We seen Remedy H fall for it. I respect that elderly God. He wanted to disrespect me. I brought people his way. There's a bunch of people that didn't even know who he was. I'm like, man, y'all go check out Remedy H. See him fall for it. It's called CIA. COINTELPRO, man. It's how they destroyed us in the 60s. Only difference is we got too much cosmic support this time, so they ain't destroying or stopping nothing. But it's CIA. And what's the intent? To spread dissension within the community. You feel me? I gotta hit up sis Isis Wisdom. Like, look, sis, man, don't fall for that, man. Matter of fact, I'm trying to get them both on the phone. You feel me? Because that's the right thing to do. I'm not gonna do it on the internet. I'm gonna do it personally because I got both their numbers. That's the right thing to do. I'm trying to talk to them. Like, come on, y'all, we don't need that. You see what I'm saying? We gotta stay focused, y'all. Know the CIA when you see him, man. Because Rod Hayes, that's an intelligent God. He got a lot of powerful downloads. Very powerful brother. Same thing to Isis Wisdom. Divine feminine energy. We don't have a lot of gods that speak it out. We need that because we are nothing without the divine feminine energy. That's where we come from. And all disagreements can be reconciled. We gonna disagree. We family. That's natural. But see, a lot of it be the CIA in the comments. You see? That's what they do. People do that to me. They run and, oh, YP just said this. I don't care what YP just said. I send him nothing but blessings. I will not participate in the Central Intelligence Agency programs. You see? That's what it be. Because somebody went back and told YP I said something. That was a CIA person that went and did that. To make him, you see what I'm saying? So then ego get involved because you be like, I have this big following, so I'm not trying to look weak in front of my following. See? And then now it becomes and then it just spills out. CIA. They did that to Yahweh Ben Yahweh. Dr. Malachi York. Bobby Hemmett. They set him up through polygamy. So you got to understand their tactics, man. It's the same tactics. Never changes. They come up with reasons to jail you or flat out kill you, or they'll kill you and make it look like you wasn't killed, like they did Pimp C. See? Overdosed off lean. No, he didn't. He been sipping lean all his life until he started exposing the gay hip-hop agenda taking place down here in Atlanta. Next thing you know, he ended up dead in the hotel off lean. Promethazine, let them tell it. These are all CIA tactics, man. You know how many people come get in the comments under my videos and say he don't know what he talking about, talk bad about me in the comments? That's CIA. So when you read the comments, you like, oh, well, maybe he don't. That's CIA. A regular person, they ain't got the time to be typing all that shit. When you see people in the live trolling, and you know how y'all be like, okay, well, if you feel like this, why you in the live? Because they are CIA. Because me, if I hear some shit I don't like somebody saying, I'm not finna sit in the live and be commenting and be in the whole live. Know the CIA when you see them. Don't even call them trolls no more. Call them what they is. Oh, that ain't nothing but the CIA agent. Because when you say trolls, you're still helping them disguise themselves. They not trolls. A troll would never. CIA. They come sit in my live and other intellects' lives of people that they deem a threat to the establishment, and their job is to challenge everything being said in the live. To distract you. They're not distracted. I'm the teacher. They can never distract me. Their job is to distract you. We in new energy. And this is not a new year. Years aren't real. Time isn't real. I refuse to participate. So I'm not saying Happy New Year to you. And if you want to be technical, the real New Year is April 1st. I'm not finna celebrate donate no energy to Janice. Which is why it's called January. Not doing it. I refuse. But let's set the correct vibratory frequency. Now that we got that out the way. Let the record reflect. All CIA agents in the chat today, they gonna fire you fucking with Rashad Jamal because you're not stopping shit Rashad Jamal is doing. You can never stop my soul contract. I'm a divine being that came back. Know the difference. This ain't my first time down here. I repeat, to all the CIA agents that join every live and try to confuse those who trying to find themselves, you could never stop my soul contract. This ain't my first time down here. I was here in the beginning. I was here before we created your bitch ass. I'm one of the original 23 scientists. You could never. You don't have enough power to do that. All you can simply do is upset yourself. Because when I open the doors to let the ancestors work, they gonna work. That's all I do when I get on here. I just open the doors. I call them in and I let them talk. I step out the vessel. The vessel still be here. So you think it ain't me though. After I set this vibratory frequency, I'm gone. They step in. With that being said, though, let's set the vibratory frequency though. We have the Father, though, reaches on with us today. So let's make sure we show the utmost respect in front of that spiritual energy that you may call Obatala or Obatala, however you want to enunciate it. It doesn't matter, long as you recognize the energy. Four times. Once for the east, north, south, and west. And elements: fire, earth, air, water. Nine times for the ether we represent. Close your eyes as we go into this channeling of our ancestors. Peace, 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 family. May the ancestors' will be done today. Ashe. Appreciate you. Appreciate you kindly. May the will of the ancestors be done today as it is done every day. The intent of this candle will be for the true esoteric facts to be revealed today and to reach your soul in the deepest depths. The purity of our information, the purity of wisdom, enlightenment, the purity of what you are, a beautiful being, divine beings, divine specimens, nine-ether beings. Not niggas, not Negroes, not black people, not Latino people, not spics, not wetbacks, not bitches and hoes and pimps and thoughts and gang bangers and drug dealers or any of those derogatory misnomers they like to place upon us nine-ether beings. I wish you nothing but insight that this lecture reaches you on every level of self. Ashe. And I salute the divinity in you all, for my soul recognizes that we are one through the divine force called creation that connects us all. And on that note, may our intent burn like this candle will, for that's what it represents. How y'all feeling today? Reflections? Reflections? You act like y'all never seen anybody eat soup before. So let's get this MacBook up. If you're just walking in class, welcome to class. For those on the website, please get in the forum and let them know we live. Go on Twitter, let them know we live. Go on Instagram, let them know we live. Feel free to screen record it or share it, spread the information. That's doing your part. All is being revealed. All is being revealed. All right, hold on. Let me so I want to show y'all some things. Okay. Let's close this out. Let's go right here. All right. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. Hold on, let's go. Where we at? So, they tell you, first off, how many individuals even know what constellations are? Let's get right into it. And before we get deep into it, though, I'm not going to just go deep into it without opening it up. I'm not going to do that. So, before we dive deep into this download, it's imperative that we open it up with the right spiritual energy. We've already set the vibratory frequency. That's what the sound bowl is for. And that's what the meditation is for, to channel in ancestral energy. But now we're bringing in the right spiritual energy. So first, let me start by saying peace to all the gods and goddesses of planet Kai, as well as to the high vibrational human beings that attend this university and attend these live lectures. Peace, meaning positive energy, always creates elevation. I'm sending the deepest of insight to my elders, those in the university, 65 and older. We appreciate you deeply for the insight that you have been grasping through this university, as well as the experience that you provide, being that you have walked in the flesh of this avatar in this physical realm a lot longer than myself and those within the university that hasn't been in this flesh in this lifetime, at least as long as you. So sending peace and, most importantly, insight to you. Insight for you so you can see it for yourself. I see it, but you have to see it. It's one thing to sit in here and listen every Sunday or Monday, because we missed yesterday because I wasn't feeling well, but sending you number insight for you to see it for yourself so that you can spread it to the generations below you, the lineages below you. To my peers, those in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, I'm sending you nothing but supreme insight. I appreciate you deeply. I'm humbled to have you in the university to help get the downloads out there. This is a group effort. This is a family effort. There's no big I's. There's no little U's. There's no me. There's a we. There's a us, though. All right? So I appreciate all of my peers humbly. And I appreciate you for having the patience with yourself, as well as with this realm, to give yourself a chance. You know, we've been lied to about a lot of things, so it's okay to not know. It's okay for us to learn from each other. I learn new things every day. I don't know it all. I will never know it all, because information knowledge is everlasting. Okay? So anybody that's telling you they know it all, they're lying to you. We all contain pieces of information within us. These are downloads that we are supposed to tap into and channel these downloads to bring that to the forefront of this realm to help us get back to where we belong. That takes a group effort. That's going to always take a group effort. We didn't create nothing alone. It was always us. It was never a me. It was never a you. It was always us. And before they landed on our planet and divided us against us, all we knew was us. The we. And I ain't talking about no goddamn Nintendo game, neither, when I say the we. And I ain't talking about Paris Hilton motherfucking dog, we neither. I'm talking about we, us, cosmic beings, the family, the cosmic family. The unity. It was unity that created everything you see. It took unity for us to put this realm intact, for us to set up the design of the sun, to decide how much photon energy should go into it. That was a we thing. It was we that designed the cosmos. It was we that designed the trees, that planted the seeds, that configured how much they would grow. It was we that did that. It was we that gave the lion its growl and its roar. It was we that made the lion the king of the jungle. It was we that gave the cheetah its speed. Designed the cheetah with his own cooling system so that he wouldn't overheat while running at speeds that other animals would never be able to attain. It was we that did that. Never me, never you. We. To all the blue crystal babies, I appreciate you deeply, those 21 and under within the university. For you are having the hardest battle to remember who you are, because you are very, very powerful. So everything that they did was to stop this moment in time that's happening now. So all the blue crystal babies, 21 and under, all over the world, I appreciate you deeply, and I understand you, and I value you, and I don't look at you as just some little kid that don't know what the hell they talking about. Or I don't look down on you as some little kid out there shooting guns, running the streets. I know that those are the powerful warriors who have been misled. I know that our young goddesses are powerful goddesses who are being misled. So I'll never look down on you all, you know? Because remember, it's we. What I wish for you, I only wish for myself anyway. That's why I always say peace, reflection. I can't cast any energy toward any of you or look down on any of my people, or not just my people, but my animals, the plants, nature, the elements. Because it's we. We are one. I am you, you are me. Remember that. That's one of the main things I teach in the university. I am you, you are me. There is no separation. Peace, reflection. Literally. But do we really understand that we are each other's reflections? Because if you do, you will never gossip about anybody. I can't put a soul down. Because that's me in another form. It's still my energy. That's me in another universe, parallel universes. See, the oppressor understands that it's we, never me, never you. So he attacks us. He doesn't attack you. He doesn't attack me. He attacks us. Therefore, we have to recognize that it's a we thing. And what's so special about us? That makes him go out his way to continue to attack us. Hasn't he won already? Why is he so greedy? Why does he seek complete annihilation of our species, of our planet? Never forget, every time you riding down these roads, you're riding on Apsalt. A part of you is dead. It was grass right there at one time that grew. He killed parts of the grass just so he can pave his roads for these cars to ride on. Never forget that. He killed the part of you when he did that. When they attack our gods, they could build more playgrounds. Like I said in my record, God Talk, they building jails when they could have built a new playground. You know what I'm saying? That's not by accident. That's by design. What's so special about you, God? I mean, if you was just some savage running around in Africa, he's conquered you already, correct? Based upon his story, right? So why won't he leave you alone today if you've already been conquered? I've never seen a hunter hunt the deer down, kill the deer, and then continue to shoot the deer as it lays there lifeless on the road. And we know who the hunters are because it's not us. We never ate our animals originally, so we never killed them. They are the hunters, the poachers. But even in his savagery of hunting down our animals to feed his insatiable appetite, I've never seen him continue to beat or mangle anything that he's already killed. So if you were conquered black man, Latino man, they want to call you that. If you were conquered, if you were defeated, then why does he still hunt you down today? I want you to meditate on that. You got to know who you are. You got to remember who you are. Same thing to the goddesses. The divine feminine energy must be respected for anything to work. It's the flow of life, the life givers. The original teachers. Every man or woman, god or goddess, animal or plant, first teacher is a woman. Feminine energy. Divine feminine energy, to be exact. He said that you were just running around naked, titties dangling, with baskets of fruits on your head. The goddess, that's what he spoke about you. And then he raped and beat you and mixed his seed with yours. But if he conquered you, why does he still make strip clubs for your daughters today? Why do he still create pornographic outlets? Why does he still attack your mind to such an extent that majority of the goddesses today believe that they are nothing but their body, ass and titties? You have been reduced from the greatness that you are down to just ass and titties. Do you see yourself past that? Because I do. But if he defeated you, why does he still attack you today? Why does he still seek to degrade you today? Why did he make a book strictly about you called the Bible? The whole book was about degrading you. After all, if Eve never bit the apple, let him tell it, the world wouldn't be in the state it's in today. What's the purpose behind that? You know, in the 50s and the 60s, I don't even have to go that far back. It was very rare that you didn't have a mom and a father in the household. And then as we move to the 70s and 80s, just a lot of single parent moms in the household. We know why. We know what they were ushering in. It's cocaine epidemic. And then when we got to the 90s, you didn't even see the mothers in the house like that. There's a lot of grandmamas out here raising the kids. A lot of people grew up with just their grandmama raising them. A lot of 90s babies did. To the Latino brothers and sisters who have been hidden under this Latino name, ask yourself, why did he seek to eradicate you? Call you Latinos. Completely cut you off from us. When Latin was never a people, it was always a European love language. What's so special about you? To my brothers and sisters who believe that they are Puerto Ricans and Cubans and Dominicans and Haitians and Peruvians, Ecuadorians, Belizeans, Brazilians, Panamanians. For those living in the Panama Canal. What's so special about you? See, it's a very huge part of our story that is not being told. And they wanted to keep you on 3D. So let's break down 3D. I know we all thinking like third dimension, blah, 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 blah. Let's think deeper. You ever played Pac-Man? Pretty sure you have. Pac-Man never looks up. Why? Because he's in the third dimension. So all Pac-Man did was this. That's all he did. He went straight. He went back. He went left. He went right. Now, when you on 3D, that's how you live. You wake up, you look left, you go right, you go forward, you go backwards. But very rarely do you do this. You don't hear it up. The average person, you step out your house, you ain't looking in the sky. You ain't thinking nowhere up there. You go forward, you go backwards, you go left, and you go right. They even trained you to cross the street that way. You stop, you look left, you look right. You look forward, hell, you might look behind you because some motherfuckers don't do that. But very rarely do you look up there. Why is that? See, you've been living a Pac-Man lifestyle. You ain't been giving no fucks about what's going on up there till recently. So the game has been to keep you with that 3D, that Pac-Man mindset. Left, right, forward, backwards. But never up though. And you don't look down either. You know how much I done seen people, you know how much money I used to find that way? Motherfucker don't even look down. I'm downtown Chicago, motherfucker just walking. I done came up on $20 here, 30 there. I think I came up with the most I ever found was like $250 or something. Because I always looked down and I always looked up. But most people will never look down or up. But you have dimensions below you and above you. And in fact, you are looking for the truth. Your soul yearns it. You've been looking for it your whole life. You always knew something wasn't right about this reality. You just couldn't put your finger on it. And the Matrix keeps you. See, the video game Pac-Man is about you. What does Pac-Man do? He left, right, forward, backwards. But what he chasing though? What he trying to do? He just want to eat. He just want to eat. He has no clue he's in a video game. And what do we call money in the streets? What's the slang for? When you get money, what we say? Oh, he eating. He eating. He getting money. He eating. So that's what you do. You wake up. You look left. You look right. You go forward and backwards. To do what? To eat. To make money. But you have yet to look up. And when you do look up, they got something there for you called constellations, which is more lies, just in case you did decide to look up. Now, when you do look up, you see a sky full of stars. That's if they don't have their cloud machines on. Because the difference I noticed between Chicago, growing up in Chicago, Illinois, and living in Atlanta, Georgia, we rarely ever seen stars. It was always cloudy. And if you ain't never left Chicago, you still wouldn't know what I'm talking about. For those that live in Chicago or big cities like that. But you can barely see stars in Chicago. And the few you see, if you happen to look up, because one thing about a big city, it's so many things that are for your mind to even stop you from looking up. Your mind ain't no looking up. And if you do, you might see a star or two there. But when you come down south, it's clear skies at night. Sky be lit up with stars. Like, damn, I didn't even know there's that many stars in the sky. To be honest with you, you see the way the thumbnail look? What they are calling stars, you can't even enumerate them. That's how many is in the sky. And when they not playing with the weather making machines, you will see a star. You will see the sky filled with stars. And then on days where you don't see that many stars, they have layers of clouds that they putting in the sky at nighttime to block out your view of what's really going on up there. But for those who've been in the university, you might already know this. But guess what? I haven't really talked about that since we was at probably 5K subscribers. You got an extra 80,000 people that subscribe since then. They might not have a clue that the stars are actually galaxies, other universes, and planets. But mostly galaxies and planets. So, when you're looking in the sky, you're looking at a bunch of different galaxies and a bunch of planets. And it's life on each and every single galaxy and planet that you see. So every little beacon of light is filled with life. You have a lot of cosmic family out here. A whole bunch that they don't want you to know about. This is what you must know. You have a whole bunch of family here that exist in what you think is stars. And in a shooting star, those are your ancestors traveling in archangels and angels and seraphim and cherubim, ascended masters. We the original Skywalkers. That's why they call Luke that, Luke Skywalker in Star Wars. You see it all the time. You look up, you see it. They call it a shooting star. You're like, what the fuck was that? I just seen that. And you'll see it all the time when you're looking at the sky. They can't hide that. But what you fail to realize is, because you've been living in 3D, Pac-Man, you got to break your mind from that. It's time to study the stars again. It's time to go back to where you came from. They only mention Mars and Venus, Jupiter, Mercury, Pluto, Saturn, Uranus or Uranus, however you want to enunciate their lies, it doesn't fucking matter to me. But those are your ancestors. Now, before we dive deeper into the constellations, let's get a little familiar with the cosmic families, though. You have ascended masters. Okay? That's one group of beings. The ascended masters. Which most of you that are in this university or on your spiritual journey, most of you are rising ascended masters. You did miraculous things throughout the astral realms. You even elected to come back here for this moment in time right now. Which is why when you came back here, you always questioned everything. You always stood out from your classmates growing up. Amongst your families that were assigned to you. Because this isn't your real family here. Your real family is here, though. Your soul tribe is here. I'm a part of your soul tribe if you listening to me right now. That's why y'all can get in the university and y'all get along, y'all be linking up, y'all be kicking it, having fun outside of the CIA agents disguised as trolls. It's a family-orientated university. That's one of the most beautiful things about the university. It's not just me sitting here talking. It's the atmosphere of the commenters, because that's your soul tribe. See, each and every one of us have a galactic code. And see, my mom, very advanced high priestess in the astral realms. So I was always, that's why I chose her as my mom. Because coming back down here, I knew I would need some type of help. I knew that once I passed through the infinite womb, the moment upon my inception, when I landed here in their year of 1986 that they called it, which is nothing more than my actual soul number, because I'm the 119th soul ever created from source. So I knew that coming back down here, I would need someone to help me remember. Because once you pass through the womb and you come out the cavity and back into this density, you lose a lot of the astral information that you come here with. You don't lose it, but you just it kind of locks itself in within your genetics. That's what your genetics are. Your genetics are all of these different cosmic codes structured together. Your double helix link is not just something inside of your body. This is why science told us we had DNA and not DEA, deoxyetheric acid, or RNA, or chloroplast. So most of you elected your parents when you came here. You put yourself in situations that would challenge your soul to remember again. Every single incident you've went through in your life, you chose those events. When they tell you that God is Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, He knows all things, you do. You knew every event that was going to transpire. You chose your storyline before you came here. And being a rising ascended master, you chose a storyline that would challenge you to remember her again. This is why most spiritual people go through the worst shit. All the chosen ones do. You all are chosen ones. We got, what that say? 3,300 souls on the live right now. That's not a lot of souls. How many people in the world again? So although it might look like a lot, you have to compare that to how many people is in the world. It should be 100,000 people on the live. You see? 1 million. Because they are not rising ascended masters. So they not thinking alike on this frequency. That doesn't mean they aren't great souls, but you special. You different. You the one. You him. That Christ-like energy that they talk about in Jesus' story, that's you. That's you. That's why I always told you, Jesus isn't real, but the story is. That's you. Now, to understand what makes you a rising ascended master, you have to understand what an ascended master is. Most of the ascended masters are teachers all throughout the galaxy, all throughout the multiverse. You are a natural born healer. You are a natural teacher. That's your purpose. And we have galactic codes. So we have, although we are Annunaki gods and goddesses, that's headquarters. Why do you think I always say Sirius X is headquarters? That's headquarters. But from headquarters, we spread all throughout the multiverse to go on different tasks. And ascended masters are the adepts of the cosmos, able to communicate with all different forms of life. That's a tribe. We have millions upon millions of different tribes, cosmic tribes. When you think of a tribe, you think about the goddamn Indians. You see? You think about the Cherokee, which is us, but that's the physical tribes. We not on Earth right now. We in the constellations in this lecture. I'm talking to you about the cosmic tribes. And you have ascended masters being so advanced, right? Versus. That's how advanced they became. You have them, your ascended masters. Some of the ascended masters elect to come down into this physical embodiment right now because planet Kai is the last planet that has yet to be freed from the grasp of these cosmic pirates that we know as draconian reptilians, alpha draconian reptilians to be exact, and Pleiadians, along with some of the Arcturians. But you have to be very careful with that. This is why we have to get familiar with our cosmic family today in this lecture, so that you are not fooled by malevolent beings posing as your cosmic family, because they are back. So you have to know the difference, because you got a bunch of malevolent, powerful beings too, tricksters that will come to you in meditation, that will come to you while working magic, that will come to you while you trying to pray to something, because they understand you have no clue. You have forgotten all about your true history, Simba. You've been living with Timon and Pumbaa down here, thinking you human. I told you, we gonna be laughing about this shit an energy cycle from now. Y'all be like, man, them niggas had us down there think we was human beings. Believing in life and death and time, and we thought that was the last, we thought Earth was it. All these curses, all these spells like YOLO, you only live once, or one life, them all curses and spells. And because you don't remember the cosmos, you can't see nothing past this realm. We here to remember today, though. You have ascended masters. You have your rising ascended masters. A lot of you are rising ascended masters, so you are divinely protected. You can't be fucked with. Rising ascended masters can't be fucked with because your job is too powerful. You have work to do. Shit'll come your way. Because you have a lot of malevolent forces who are very upset with you because they know that you are the light, the cosmic light. I don't mean light like this type of light. I mean the cosmic light to help lead the way for all the new souls. as well as lost souls, as well as disembodied souls. You got lost souls, you got disembodied souls, and you have new souls. This is who you've been assigned to as a rising ascended master. The lost souls are just that. They're not bad, they're just lost. Like cold lockdown did that to them. And they don't have the dark matter energy levels you have. So it's a lot harder for them to fight the powers that be than it is for you. Easy for you. It was easy for you to damn near get on your journey. One little thing happened to you, spark the plug, and now you off into the runnings. Meditating, you reading, you trying to find out more, right? It's because you are a chosen one. It's not an easy thing to do. A lost soul could never. But if you don't remember that, when you see the lost soul, you putting him down. Oh, he doing that dumb shit. She doing that dumb shit. Da 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 da. That ain't what your job is. Gifted one. You gifted. How you putting him down? Remember who you are. Remember your mission. You came to help lead the lost souls back on the path. Gifted one. But because that gift wasn't bestowed upon them, stay humble. Everybody can't do what you can do. Remember that. That's your gift. That's your power. Now, how you gonna use it? Now, that's your lost souls. You got new souls. This is all part of your cosmic family. You got new souls. They the babies. Like real life astral babies. When they come down here, yeah, they gonna go in a physical avatar just like you, and they might even appear to be older than you in this lifetime. Some of them might be your age, some of them might be younger than you, but they are brand new souls. They don't know shit. It's nothing for them to remember. Ain't no remember who you are. They just got here. This is their first lifetime. They know nothing. They are completely new soul. So they were very easy to mislead. They have no past lives. They haven't worked themselves up into the level of greatness that you have. You earned that through lifetimes. Be it on this planet, that universe, this galaxy. You've been around the block for a while now. That's what makes you an old soul. Why you see kids get here, they be all advanced, like, oh, that's an old soul. You goddamn right. This kid might be older than you. My baby too. Ooh, these new pandemic babies, you gotta get one. They just babies, they ain't babies. They appear to be babies to you because they coming just landed on the realm. These are ancient souls coming here. Coming into the realm for the war. To eradicate these parasites. These are ancient, wise souls. A lot of these babies is coming in now. But mixed in that, you still got your new souls. Then you got disembodied souls. So these are the beings who they came here and they didn't contribute no energy to the growth of our species or the planet. They just came here and they ain't do shit with life. Or they came here and they contributed a lot of negative energy to the planet. So when it was their time to leave here, they didn't go no fucking where. The body left, and they ass stayed here too. These are your disembodied souls. It's a real thing. Everybody don't transcend the realm. And everybody that don't go into that moonlight and get sitting back neither. You got souls that get stuck here without a body, but they are fully aware of you, but you're not fully aware of them. This is a real life thing. And they become very frustrated. That's where a lot of your hauntings come from. And they need a body. They yearn to live again because they ass still here. Only thing that can help them out is source. They can't come back on this side, and they can't go break transcendent realm and go to other planets and galaxies. They just stuck here without a body though. It's a real thing. A lot of people that sell their soul become disembodied souls. Because they're giving their power to these human beings because of the magic they know. Like Hollywood. They use a lot of magic in Hollywood. That's why they even call it Hollywood. And they make all these promises to these souls. And with their low levels of magic, they're able to bless them with riches and make them famous. So the soul believes they have power, and they sign these contracts, or they agree to do things with these people. But then when it's time to transcend, they realize who got all the power. That those human beings who misled them have none. So they can't help you. Now you're stuck. Yearning to live again. See? Roaming the physical realm. I like to call it the gray world, because that's all they see. They see you clearly, but you don't see them. Unless you on that frequency where you're in tune with yourself. That's what makes clairvoyance special. They see them. And then that's why you're not supposed to go get readings and trying to contact your old loved ones, because you got all these disembodied souls waiting to get back through something. And they know you trying to contact your relatives, so they'll pose as your goddamn relatives. And now you got the medium, they're like, yo, well, I just contacted your dead uncle. That ain't your uncle. That ain't your uncle at all. But you let his ass in if you want to. And see if you don't regret it. So to me, your lost souls, your disembodied souls, and your new souls. We just spoke about the Ascended Masters and Rising Ascended Masters. That's 5. Let's keep going though. Then you got your angels, your angelic realms, and they have a whole hierarchy. Got all different types of angels. You got regular angels. Their job is to help transport energy forms and sources from planet to planet. Some angels are assigned strictly to babies. Guide and make sure that their souls get to this realm or to whatever realm they need to go to. Some angels you got guardian angels. Right? Their job is to protect certain souls through the physical incarnation. Then you have archangels. These are some of the most powerful of the angelic realms. It's your archangels. They are the warriors of the angelic realms. They purely deal with fucking up evil or negative vibrations. Very, very huge beings. Very, very powerful beings. And they don't just help the gods who come back in this form. They help the animals. They help nature. They help the elements. And most of your archangels are the generals of the angelic warrior ranks. You got cherubim. They spoke of them in the Bible. And you have seraphim. That would be like the Navy and the goddamn Marines. These are angels. Archangels to be exact. This is who Simeon Toko conjured up when he defeated all those forces. And they say, we saw these huge beings come out the sky. The sky opened up. Them your archangel ranks. Then you got your, so we at what, 8 now. Then you have your ancestors, which is completely separate from your ascended masters, your rising ascended masters, your lost souls, your new souls, your disembodied souls, your guardian angels, your archangels, your cherubim and seraphim. Your ancestors is completely different from them. Okay? Your ancestors are all these beings that came and passed through this physical before you came here. And you got two sets. You got your ancestors that came and embodied this realm that you're in right now. And then you have your astral ancestors who come from the same tribe as you, your cosmic tribe. And you're only going to know your cosmic tribe if you only understand your galactic code. Do you know your galactic code? Some people are from the red dragon tribe. Some people are blue dragon tribe. Some people are from the yellow star tribe. Each color has about 6 different tribes to it. And then once you find out your tribe, you have to find out your tone that you resonate at. Finding out your tone is how you get your power. Some people tone is electricity. Some people tone is magnetism. Some people tone is pulse. It's a lot of different tones. But you got a galactic tribe, which backs you as well. And within that tribe, you got rank and file. So when we say the ancestors, I don't be just talking about the ancestors that was here. I be talking about the astral ancestors and the ones that was here. Because your ancestors is your direct lineage connection from source. Okay? Now, outside of that, you have the Annunaki, that which you are, and that's headquarters. That's where we all come from. That's what we all share in common at core. That's why it's headquarters. Because there's so many of us, and we took on so many different tribes and so many different jobs in the cosmos. We're talking cosmos here. We still in the constellations. What they like to call the constellations. Because I'm going to break that down too, what that come from. Okay? This is why you have to treat the animals with respect. Because you have so many cosmic ancestors and cosmic forces behind you that you had no clue about. And sometimes they will come to you as a cat. They shapeshift. They'll come to you as your goddamn cat. Like that, sometimes we go buy a cat, you go get one. They'll come to you as a goddamn your pet dog. Like someone told me to get a dog for the kids, I'm going to get them a dog. You're not even knowing why. And they've trained you here. Oh, those just dogs. But what do you think that was about in Man in Black? Remember you had the dog? And the dog, he went to talk to the dog, and the dog was an actual alien? That's real. Or he had the cat, and they was looking for Orion's belt, and the goddamn thing was on the cat neck. Where do you think they get that from in the movies? This is why you have to watch how you treat animals. Because you don't know exactly if that's a regular animal here on the planet, which each animal has its own guardians and protection. Because that animal is still a spirit and soul. Or you don't know if that's an actual divine being coming to you, posing as an animal. You think that's a dog. Somebody try to harm you, that motherfucker shapeshift on your ass right now too in the energy we in, because we in quantum energies. It's over with. We not in that age no more. All is being revealed. And then you have Lyrans, the Nomos, the Nagas, all these extraterrestrial races that love you divinely. So they protect you and fight with you too. This is why they want you. This is the true reason why they don't want you communicating with the dolphins in the wild. And not just the dolphins, they don't want you communicating with no wildlife because they understand the connection and how much cosmic forces you have behind you. And when you naming the extraterrestrial races, we'll be in here all the rest of this so-called year naming them. Syrians, Orions, you got the Arcturians, the Blue Avians, Lyrans, Nomos, Nagas, us, Annunaki. These are all part of your cosmic families. So when we say it's a galactic war right now, I told you it's over 200 galaxies in this war. I know y'all been feeling all that wind lately. Wind been turned up, haven't it? Been howling. It just wasn't no snow, no winter, no none of that shit going on. Now all of a sudden they coming with a snowstorm. That's them trying to do that. Not the forces, but these reptilians trying to use their last little machines they got to try to grab your attention and make you still believe somehow in their winner. Because this is where they're getting all their power from. Your belief in the system. Then just like Zeus got principalities, which are these powerful negative forces that was helping him, Satan, you have positive principalities. And these spiritual forces are very powerful forces, and they never take on a physical form. They don't take on a physical form at all. Then you have a race of beings called the Ancient Ones. So when you think of them, they just made a movie about them. When they made Marvel's Eternals, was all about the Ancient Ones. live planet to planet. They spread out their energy everywhere. They on every planet. They omnipresent. The ancient ones. And they don't take on physical forms. All these different beings I'm naming they truly exist, and they are here right now as we speak. To help you, to help us. There's a real life war going on. When you see people posting about they cloaking ships, they cloak in the sky, that's a real thing. Some nights you think it's thunderstorming. That ain't no goddamn thunderstorm going on. They warring. You got all these divine beings, man. Which you are a divine being. And a lot of these beings, cosmic forces, have came back and took on physical vessels just for this moment. That's why I say, watch how you treat people. You think that's just some homeless man on the corner. In this day and age, I wouldn't just jump to them assumptions like that. Or you like, I'm just somebody on YouTube, another YouTuber. Okay. You got true forces on this planet right now. Then you got the Orishas, nothing to be played with, which are another separate group of divine, powerful, cosmic beings. I already just named like 16, 17 different astral forces, cosmic forces. Who you think protected me? Why do you think I could talk to you like this? Reveal certain things to you. I got so many ancestors walking with me. Over 10,000 angelic beings that walk within me, that I let within the vessel. On top of, I got some of the most powerful beings that come from the planet of Mars. One on my left and one on my right, walking with me at all times. You have so much protection around y'all right now. It's ridiculous. It's so many forces here right now. It's never been this many cosmic forces of this magnitude of power on the planet ever. When I say we here, we is here in full force. They have no power left. That's why they told me to talk to y'all today about the constellations. If you Google constellations, they're going to tell you it's 88 known. Let me show you something. Let me show y'all something. Y'all want to know what's really going on with Hot Sauce 19? Let me show y'all something. Let's go to the drawing board. Let's go to the drawing board. They tell you, if you look up constellations on Wikipedia, they say there are 88. Now look, Andromeda, right? The Andromedans exist. Antela, Apus, Aquarius. Did you know that all these zodiac signs are considered constellations? Aries. All right. Now, I can name them all, but I want to go to one constellation. I want to show y'all something. Look, here go to Draco. This where your alpha draconian reptilians come from. You see where it say Draco? The Draco constellation? This way your alpha draconians come from, the Draco star system. That's why they call draconian reptilians. All right? But check this out. Check this out. Remember, I did a lecture on the Canis Major, and I told you that this is where cannabis comes from. Let's go to the Canis Major constellation. There it go right there. Canis Major, Canis Minor. Now, when you click on Canis Major, Canis Major contains Sirius. the brightest star in the night sky, known as the dog star. Okay? Now, where did I tell y'all we came from? Where did I teach you that we come from? I said we come from the Sirius star system, right? Which we do. Headquarters is located in the 19th galaxy. Okay? The Canis Major is a part of the Sirius star system. Right? But Canis Major is supposed to be a constellation. The constellation is what the human beings came up with. It was their version of mapping out the sky. Key word. The Canis Major is their version of mapping out the sky. Each fucking constellation that they're naming is actually a galaxy. No such thing as a constellation. Notice every zodiac sign is considered a constellation. Sagittarius, all of them. But when you look in the sky at Sagittarius, you're going to see all where they say Sagittarius is at any zodiac sign. It's going to be filled with stars. What did I teach you stars were? What are stars? Planets and galaxies. So each constellation is filled with what? Planets. Each constellation, like Canis Major, represents a galaxy. So Canis Major is a galaxy. Canis Minor is a galaxy. Sagittarius is a galaxy. All your zodiac signs are galaxies. And that's why they are full of their own stars. Okay? No such thing as constellations. Constellations is what they use to map out the sky. It's their map. Okay, so they like, okay, well, all these stars over here, right? So a galaxy, remember I taught y'all, how many planets does a galaxy hold? 999 planets. So when you look at any galaxy, it's full of these stars. Remember, and stars are planets in galaxies. So each fucking, look, let me show you something. Canis Major constellation is full of what? Stars. Look at all them stars, right? Then you're going to start seeing where they get all these names from and what it means. You got stars they want to name puppies. Another one called Columbia, Lepus, right? Like leprosy, that go Canis Major. All right. All right, so all of these constellations are really galaxies, and that's why they are full of all those stars. But if you've been paying attention, you'll know that every galaxy, every galaxy has how many planets? 999. Okay, so this is why when they go within that galaxy, now that we ain't gonna call them constellations no more, let's call them what the government don't want you to know what they are. They are galaxies. Each constellation represents a galaxy, and they only list 88. It's how many galaxies within a universe? 999 galaxies is in each universe. How many universes is it? It's 9 plus 3 alternates, making 12 universes within the multiverse. Okay? Look at all these. Now we know they're not constellations, they are galaxies. Anyone you click on, let's click on Andromeda. The Andromeda constellation is full of what? You see all them stars? All those star systems within the constellation? Because that's really a galaxy. And those are all the different planets. It's 999 planets to be exact. Look, now you see where the Greeks get their names from. Hold on, it's trying to get blurry, y'all. Okay, let's zoom in. There we go. Perseus. Let's just look at Perseus. We in the Andromeda galaxy, which they would call a constellation. And the Andromedans are an actual race, extraterrestrial race. Okay, so Perseus, isn't that a Greek mythology name? Just start studying them. Pegasus. There go Pisces. And of course, they're not going to name, but each black dot represents a star. This constellation has 999 planets in it. This galaxy, Andromeda, is a galaxy. Okay? Andromeda is a galaxy with 999 planets within it. Okay? Now, I revealed that to y'all because they've never told you that in science a day in their life because they're not going to tell you the truth about the constellations. However, we are. Who is Obatala? The father of the Orishas. He deals with truth and purity. We are. All right? Now that I got your attention, now that I got y'all attention, watch this. Let's go back to the Canis Major, right? Which is where cannabis comes from. And they want to tell you that the Canis Major is within a Sirius star, and it's not. They lying. Okay? Let's go back to the Canis Major, which is where cannabis was created at. Let's go. Now check this out. Let's read it. You want to know why they naming these all the hot sauce 19 different variations? Check it out. Canis Major contains Sirius, the brightest star in the night sky, known as the dog star. Reverse dog and you get God, star of the gods, the home of the gods. That's what that really means. Reverse dog and it spells God. Okay. It is bright because of its proximity to the solar system. In contrast, the other bright stars of the galaxy, we know it's a galaxy now, the other bright stars of the galaxy are stars of great distance and high luminosity. I wonder why. I wonder why. And what did I tell you we are? We are luminous beings. That's why. Okay, a magnitude 1.5 epsilon Canis Major is the second brightest star of the entire constellation. Lies. And the brightest source of extreme ultraviolet radiation in the night sky. Facts. Okay? Next in brightness, check this out. Next in brightness are the yellow-white supergiant Delta, which is a planet. All right? And the Deltians are our extraterrestrial race. Okay? Now, when the hot sauce 19 first came out, y'all, what was the next variant called? Delta. Okay, now what's the next biggest star in this constellation? Beta. Now let's go to the next one. Eta. Mind you, these are planets with life force on them. Now check this out. What's the next one? Omnicron. Oh. And this takes place in the Canis Major, which is right next to the Sirius star system, which is where we come from. So, let's look at it again. You want to know where they're getting the names from for this goddamn hot sauce 19? Because I can't say it on here. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Why they hitting motherfuckers with this shit. Delta, Beta, Eta, Omnicron, and if you keep looking, you're going to see the next version going to be named Zeta. Okay? Listen, y'all. Didn't I tell you we was back? Didn't I tell you that we come from the Sirius star system? So do you think it's a coincidence that they are naming all their variants after planets within the Sirius stars, with planets that are close to the Sirius star system? Okay. Do you think that's a coincidence? No. And then what I told you, what corona mean? Crown of the sun. So when they first told you about the crown of the sun, these motherfuckers on their way. Right? That's they code to each other. All right? Now, as more planets join the war, they letting each other know which planet has joined in. Delta is here. The Deltians are here. Oh, shit. Beta is here. Oh, shit. Eta is here. Oh, shit. Omnicron planet, they just got involved in the war. This is what they really doing when they naming these different variants. The fucking variant that they hitting you with, the hot sauce 19, to alter your genetics, is because all this celestial energy is pouring in from these planets. And these are all planets that are being activated in this war by who? Us. It's no coincidence that the Canis Major, they try to say that the Canis Major is what? A part of the Sirius star system. Why aren't they naming, they could use the names from other constellations or galaxies, because now we know what constellations really are. Why aren't they using them names? Right? They're using the names of the planets that is close to what? The Sirius star system. Because the gods have returned. And there's nothing they can do about it. But prepare themselves and hope that you fall for the trickery, for the fuckery. Meanwhile, these new variants, Delta, Beta, Omnicron, those aren't new variants. They're still the same hot sauce 19. And I told y'all that the hot sauce 19 is really the ZRV16 virus, which is full of liquid crystals that once they attach to your genomic structures, they will lay there dormant. But as the planet heat up, they melt. And when they melt, Once they melt, what's going to happen to the user? Once those liquid crystals that you took in that Hot Sauce 19 melt, because the planet is heating up, you will go into a zombie-like state. This is where your CDC zombie preparedness bullshit is coming from. But if you could understand that they showed you Antarctica, right? And they got people like, oh, they told you, they came out with this fake ass map, and I seen it floating all over the internet. Oh, y'all, they naming all this shit after it's some places in Antarctica named Omnicron and that's what they name. No, they want to keep your ass 3D down here looking at like this. They don't want you to look up there. These names ain't coming from no Antarctica or no hidden countries in Antarctica. Antarctica is an ice wall surrounding our motherfucking ass. Nigga, these names are coming from your celestial forces that are entering the stratosphere, nigga, to fuck them up. And they know it. And if you start studying what they want to call the constellations, you already know the name of the next variant. By March, they'll be coming out with Zeta. Zeta. We have a new variant, Zeta. Nigga, you can keep up like that. You keep up just like that. Now, of all the names they could have named this shit, you think that's a coincidence? It's a code. It's a code. And out of all the so-called constellations, it would be this one where we located at, where Sirius is at, right? And we know who come from the Sirius star system. Sirius X, Xylanthe to be exact. Canis Major contains Sirius. Lies. Canis Major does not contain Sirius, but Sirius is close to the Canis Major. All right? And you can see all the names right here. And they want to call them stars on Wikipedia, but those are planets with beings on them. Delta, Beta, Eta, Omnicron. The next one would be Zeta, and on and on and on. VY Canis Majoris is one of the largest stars known, while the neutron star RX J0720 has a radius of a mere 5 kilometers. Listen. Now, the next version gonna be called Zeta. Now you know what's coming. Up in 2 months, they'll be saying Zeta is here. You know what I'm saying? Understand what's going on. That's why I say you gotta know the truth about the constellations. Constellations are actually galaxies full of planets with life on all those planets. You feel me? And because they have lied to you about the constellations, they know goddamn well you not looking nowhere up there. Hell, you might not even go to Wikipedia and look into the constellations. And then they only telling you on Wikipedia it's 88. Right? And I told you a constellation represents a galaxy. So if you understand, it's 999 galaxies. So it's another 910 that they aren't listing publicly. So you got a lot of people sitting back. That's why all your crystals are activating. They are being charged up with more energy than was on the planet before. Definitely get your crystals. That's a fact. That's a fact. All of your celestial gifts that you have within you are unlocking. They are unlocking by the millisecond. That's why the rush is to lock your genetics, right? To lock your genetics and take you to a zombie state. They need as many of us to not be in war mode at our highest frequency as they can. But you got to understand where these names is coming from. You know, look at it like a game. You know you done went over there and fucked over these people, right? Now here come the Bloods, finna go help them. So you come out with some shit, you say, oh, it's a new version, it's called the Bloods. Y'all need to go ahead and get this shit because this new version called the Bloods is out here and niggas getting sick. All right. 4 months later, the Crips joined the war. Now you go live. Hey, y'all, it's a new version called the Crips. Y'all need to go ahead It's stronger than the Bloods. Go get the Crip. The Crips version just hit. Niggas gonna get even sicker, so y'all better come get this hot sauce 19. All right, next version. Hey y'all, the GDs just hit. Now the GDs, it's 1,000 times stronger. We have 1,000 more GD cases than we did of any Crip or Blood cases. I advise you to come get the shit. Feel me? The Mafia didn't join now, so you're like, hey y'all, it's a new version called the Mafia. But really what that is these different planets activating, coming closer into the stratosphere in the war. And as these planets are coming in, these different extraterrestrial forces, cosmic forces, this is why I'm talking about all these different cosmic forces, we are being hit with all this energy. Why did they just make this fake ass snowstorm? It ain't been no snow all motherfucking, none of they fake ass winter. And this little snowstorm they just sent to the west and east, that shit gonna be over with, man. Next week, it's gonna be motherfucking 90 degrees again. And they just sprayed some shit in the air. That's why the last week, everybody been fucking sick. Nigga, my engineer, everybody I called, nigga, motherfuckers been, you feel me? I didn't fuck around because they are spraying in the air. They spraying in the air. You get what I'm saying? They're spraying in the air, right? They are trying every trick that they can to stop what they cannot stop. And they like hard-headed little ass kids. You get what I'm saying? So it don't matter if they know they can't stop it, they still gonna try. You gotta understand that can't be in Pac-Man mode. See what I'm saying? This shit ain't got nothing to do with no countries in Antarctica. Propaganda, lies. This has to do with the ranks and files activating. And as each planet activate, we are connected. Because remember, the reason so many galaxies are coming to help is because we are the creators of all. We are the descendants of the creators of all. We Annunaki gods and goddesses. I don't really think you understand what you are. You are cosmic royalty. Motherfuckers coming for you, bro. Motherfuckers coming for you, goddess. They coming for y'all. You feel me? That's why they sent me. They sent others to speak, to prepare y'all so you can have a clue, so you don't be scared when you see them, and so that you don't go to the malevolent ones, because you got two different kinds. This is what they doing. We are being activated. It's a huge shift taking place right now. When I told y'all we the last generation, who you think told me to tell y'all that? Think I get on here every live and I'm just talking? Shit, the last live I gave, I was feeling bad as fuck. But not when I went live. That shit disappeared when I go live. Because they be them. Then when I got off the live, I was back weak again. I had to lay back in the bed. I've been posting on my Instagram all week just to keep people kind of, but I've been posting through all that shit. I wasn't feeling good. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand what's going on. So I'm like, you want me to tell them this right now? Because I could have been told y'all this. But I got to tell y'all when they telling me to tell y'all, right? Because we understand the CIA is watching this live. Now they might try to change it to a different name now. Like, oh, fuck, he let them know Zeta was coming. God damn it. I'm going to call it, because they don't create nothing. Remember, I told y'all that. They don't create nothing. Feel me? But you need to know the truth about the constellations and what's going on. These are codes. These are codes that they are sending out to each other. Because they know that you don't know shit about no goddamn constellation. They're like, me niggas ain't thinking about no damn constellations. You feel me? Like, the niggas ain't thinking about no constellations. Hold on, let me fix this. Let me. I think that's straight now. Still kind of crooked. Trying to adjust the tripod. Y'all bear with me. But yeah, they know that. They know that. The oppressor knows that. When I seen the map float, I'm like, oh shit, they got niggas thinking these names coming from Antarctica. That's misinformation. That is not where they getting the names for this fake pandemic that they create. That it was never a pandemic anyway. I told y'all that from jump. That's why YouTube shut me the fuck up. And I could have named it that, but I named it something different. I said all this about the constellations just to get to that point. For you to see where these names is coming from. This is a galactic war really taking place. This is a real war. This is why y'all seeing so many ships. This is why y'all seeing that. And when you seeing people post this shit on the internet, they not lying to y'all, man. Let's get that out the way. I've seen so much get posted, right? And it be the truth. Like, I know these beings exist. And I see niggas under the comments, all the CIA agents. This shit ain't real. Because they look like regular profiles, so you ain't gonna know. You think they regular people, so that's how they able to influence your mind. Because you like, these is regular profiles commenting. That ain't real, that's from a movie. You will see all the comments. Every time somebody posts something of evidence to give you the physical proof, what the fuck they seen, you got a bunch of, here comes the CIA with 1,000 comments. That ain't real, that's fake. And then you come and jump on the video, you not knowing that that's the CIA and all them goddamn comments. So you like, hold on, maybe it's fake. I do see a lot of people saying that shit ain't real. That's what they doing. They working overtime right now with this with social media. Because that's where everybody is at. Now, notice as we going into the new year, what they want to call their new year, new energy cycle, they want to bring in a fake winter storm to keep you out the ethers. To keep you out the ethers. Out the ethers. You got to understand, there's no such thing as a constellation. A constellation is the name for the galaxy. And each, what you want to call a zodiac sign, represents a galaxy. This is why you got all 12 zodiac signs have their own constellations. Galaxies. Now, if you can understand that represents a galaxy, now you can understand why the fuck your zodiac sign means so much to the way you fucking act. That's the galaxy. That's the galaxy where you was at before you came here. If you're a Virgo, that's the galaxy you was in before you came here. If you're a Sagittarius, that's the galaxy you was in before you came here. That galaxy has, each galaxy, right? How many planets does a galaxy have? $999 planets. So it's 999 planets in the Sagittarius galaxy. 999 planets in the Gemini galaxy. 999 planets in the Taurus galaxy. You get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm trying to show y'all now. This is why when your ass get here and you can look up your sign or you can do your natal chart and the shit be so lined up with your energy, because that's the galaxy and the tribe, the galactic tribe you was fucking with at the time, and you left straight from there. You got your mission from headquarters though. Headquarters is Sirius X, but you was there at the time, and then you came here, and then it manifests here as what they want to call a birth date. This is why we don't say birth date, we say solar return. You get it now? You get it now. And within that, you Leo, you was in the Leo galaxy. And then Leo has 999 planets in it. So ain't no telling what planet you was on. And on that planet, you was doing your own thing with the tribe you was there, that you elected to come here. This is why your energy lines up so much with it, because it ain't no fucking constellation. It's an actual galaxy, and it had tribes in that galaxy. And that's just then and there. Some of you are a part of 6, 7, 8, 9 different galactic tribes. But we are all one though, because each tribe has its different jobs and missions to do. So it's not like, okay, you in the Leo tribe and you was beefing with the Sagittarius tribe. It don't work like that in the cosmos. We all on the same team doing different things because the cosmos is so much life. Think about all the shit that go on this planet. Now I'm telling you, it's 999 planets in the galaxy. Think about that. Think about how much life is on this planet alone and how much shit happens on this planet. Now, it's 999 other planets in this galaxy. And then you had 999 galaxies within a universe. It's a lot of life. That's why I say it's a lot going on, and motherfuckers been living like Pac-Man, stuck right here in the 3D. Left, right, back, forward. It's a whole lot of life. You got a whole lot of cosmic forces. It ain't just the ancestors. It's not just the ancestors. That's what you got to know. And as above, so below. Yes, that's a real thing. Motherfuckers disagree on other planets just like we disagree here. Motherfuckers laugh, joke, experience. Yes, all as above, so below. That's a real thing. Duality is a real thing. It's duality in all things. And if you start getting to the galaxy, you can see where the fuck these reptilians come from. You can see where they come from. And then you got, it get deeper. I ain't even get into the different councils of light. You got so many different councils of light. Then you got the Council of Nine, which is the original 9 goddesses of the original 9 divine feminine energies that was created in the beginning out of pure dark matter energy. You got the Galactic Confederation of Light. You got so many different light councils. The Andromedans got light councils. The Blue Avians got a couple different light councils of light. It's just like a never ending. It's just a vast conglomerate of beautiful, powerful energies. And at the top is Source. Source created all. And Source is composed of these 9 divine feminine energies. I like to call them the Council of 9. All divine feminine energies. The first 9 that manifested themselves out of pure dark matter energy. That's Source. This is why you cannot disrespect the divine feminine energy. You can't. It's Source. And the divine masculine energy is just as important because that's the protection. Remember, you can't disrespect the divine masculine energy neither because it was created by the divine feminine energy. So do you think the divine feminine energy wants you to disrespect her creation of divine masculine energy? No. They go hand in hand. You see what I'm saying? Because nigga take that wrong. Well, shit, we could treat the divine masculine energy anyway. No, the fuck you cannot. Don't ever forget who designed all this shit. It was the divine masculine energy that did that. Remember now, the divine feminine energy created us and then told us to be fruitful and multiply, to provide and protect. And we provided by creating all that you see. We started creating the cosmos, the planets, the universes. We start enumerating how many planets it should be, how many multiverses it should be, how many galaxies, how many parallel dimensions, how many planes of existence should be on each planet. We start creating the number, the supreme mathematic, which is why 9 is the highest number. You know, so it's like, that's why the oppressor got us to disrespect both. And that just disconnected us from all our cosmic family to an extent. But we can never die. So we'll keep coming back all over again. And that's what we was doing. We just kept coming back through new bodies. that you know as babies today. This is why you can't treat no baby like, oh, that's just a baby. Is you motherfucking crazy? We in the heart of war and been in war since these bitches landed. A lot of these babies chose to come back. You got your new souls, but we keep coming back. We can never die. We just keep coming back. We just kept coming back. You get what I'm saying? We kept coming back, kept sending different people to teach every era, warriors. Until they off our planet. Meanwhile, they get one life only. We immortal beings. And then I ain't even get into the primordial energies. That's a whole nother conglomerate of advanced individuals. Primordial energies. That's why I say, like, they have no power, man. Their only power is your fear and belief in a system. And your inability to remember who you are and what you are and where you came from. So they were able to dangle that over your head. And they only did it for this lifetime. They're like, oh, we got to get you right here. Shit, when you come back, we got to re-inject you with some more shit again. Like a video game. That's where the Matrix come from. It's a video game. Like Neo, they showed it to you. Remember, he was reborn all over again, and he didn't know who the fuck he was. He had to remember all over again. That's what they do. That's why, like, when somebody remember a lot and they get to that point, they'll try to kill them. They know they can't really kill you, but they can deport you and make your ass start all over again. You get it? Like the restart button. About like Call of Duty. That's where respawning come from in Call of Duty. Motherfucker play Call of Duty, what happened? Your ass can't never die. You just what? Start all over again. Respawn. Now you got to start all over again, get your points back up. In Ready Player One, they can't die. They'll just lose their avatar. Now they got to start all over again, get their new avatar, get their coins back up. We are divine, cosmic, immortal, non-ether motherfucking beings, man. But we can't keep restarting the game over. Because then you restart all over, now you got to remember all that shit all over again. That's what they had been doing. But there is no death. You're an immortal being. That's why when somebody leave the realm, we don't say, we don't mourn anymore. We are not mourning. My Uncle Big Roger just passed away. When I found out, I'm like, happy transcendence. And hell, I can't hit my cousins up on my dead side and say that. They might think I'm not taking it as serious as them, but they not on the same spiritual level. So I just won't pick up the phone and talk about it. But within myself, I'm like, man, happy transcendence. When my Uncle Jeff passed away, it was a happy transcendence. You know what I'm saying? When anybody pass away around me, I understand that death isn't real. So it's like, it's happy transcendence, nigga. I'm not finna sit here and cry. I'm not finna sit here and they gone. That's believing in the Matrix. And they good. Feel me? Especially if they was living right within themselves. They better now than they would ever be here. Amongst this bullshit. Happy transcendence. Nigga, you made it out. You know what I'm saying? You got catch up with you later. Shit. Nigga, whatever planet we meet up on, you know, whatever galaxy, wherever we... You gotta understand that, like, that's why I don't even like answering or talking to people on the phone, because they be so stuck in the Matrix, they say all type of silly shit out their mouth. On the phone talking about some good M. Click, hang up on your ass. Or using the H word. Hang up on your ass. You hear me? You're not lowering my frequency with those words because you don't understand the power of words. I do. You just throwing words around, okay. But understand, there's no such thing as constellations, man. More lies. Just a name that disguises the fact that those are different galaxies, and each galaxy has 999 planets within it, and each planet is composed of 9 realms within it. And each realm is full of a bunch of motherfuckers like us. I told you them ships, we only got 3 different type of ships. We got motherships, and then we'll send out a commander ship, which is a lot smaller than the mothership. And then from the commander ship, once we get close to a planet or a realm or a city, as you call them, then we'll send out scouting ships. So a lot of the ships that you be seeing in the sky is scouting ships. Them not even commander ships. Now, when they showed you Independence Day, that was like a commander ship. Look how big that ship was over the city in Independence Day, and that was would be the size of a commander ship. You ain't never seen a mothership. Them bigger than planets. You get what I'm saying? So it's real, Reflection. That's the groceries? Uh-huh. Okay. You ever looked out the window? Had to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Not thirsty the government ass be. But yeah, most of them ships y'all seeing, those commander ships. I mean, scouting ships, not commander ships. See.
Hello? Okay, I'm flashing it.
Yeah, y'all. Anyway, but they outside. All right, cool. All right, y'all, but I appreciate y'all, you know, for tuning into this download. Like I said, there's no such thing as constellations, right? Those are galaxies. Now, feel free to go to Wikipedia and Google and look them and look further into them and just play around. Because, see, they think you stupid. But, see, now that you know that, what I just gave you, a major secret, now you can look at the constellations from a different point of view. And you can dive up in them names and then go research Greek mythology, and you're going to be able to put shit 2 and 2 together yourself. Like, oh, okay. And most of the names that they're naming, these are actual names. Remember, they don't create nothing. So they're not lying to you about the names. They give you some of the names. And then these names, within, when you thinking of these places, these are beings. So, you know what I'm saying? These are actual beings like Zeta. All right, if you know anything about the Greys, what are the Greys called? The Zeta Greys. It's a race of extraterrestrials called the Greys. This is when you think of an alien, they normally used to show you a gray. You know, the little skinny motherfucker, the long neck, short, big head, big black eyes. Those are Greys. You got the regular Greys. You got the Zeta Greys, which are a lot taller, right? And they all come from that galaxy. Those planets. Do you get what I'm saying? So you start saying, oh, Zeta, Reta, Beta. Omnicron. You start, I'm giving y'all real shit. You like, oh, this is why they call them Zeta Grays. Draco. Oh, this is why they're called Draco, Draconian reptilians, because they come from the Draco star system or where the Draco planet is located at. Yeah, let me know. But with that being said, peace to the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. I got something imperative, something important to do. All right, so I love y'all deeply, reflection. I love y'all deeply, reflection. Peace to the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. Now we rise one. I'll see y'all next week. I leave as I come. One.